Mechanical properties of solids or liquids. See, whenever something mechanical word comes, that means it is related to force. Have you heard about rigid body? Have you heard about like this rigid body?
Yes, sir.
What is rigid body?
In a
Suppose,
state of rest.
suppose this is one metallic cube, metallic cube, and I apply force here, force here. If it is not changing its shape or size, then we say it is rigid body. Practically or ideally, no body can be rigid. If I take thin strip, very thin strip of, let us take steel, like steel rule. If we apply very massive force, then chances are there it is slightly getting elongated, which we cannot make that appreciable change. So force which can change the shape, can change, I said, can change the shape or size of the body. That is called deforming force. So if this is a body suspended from free end, I apply deforming force, it gets slightly elongated. ये फोर्स को छोड़ दिया तो क्या होएगा? It will come back to the original position. Hello?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
That means when deforming forces or external applied forces are removed, body is showing property to come back. This property is called elasticity. Suppose this is spring. If I pull it from both sides, वो elongate हो जाएगा ना ऐसा?
Yes, sir.
और वो फोर्स छोड़ दिया तो फिर से अपना जगह पे आएगा क्या? नहीं.
Yes, sir.
सेम वे ये स्प्रिंग को इफ आई कॉम्प्रेस और कॉम्प्रेसिव फोर्स छोड़ दिया फिर से अपना जगह पे आएगा ना.
Yes, sir.
So that property which is bringing the body back to the original position so that it is having same size and shape as original is called as elasticity. So first definition, right? Elasticity, easiest chapter of the syllabus, I said. Elasticity, the property by virtue of which, मतलब जिसका वजह से, the property by virtue of which a body regains its original shape or size or both when external deforming forces are removed is called as elasticity. The property by virtue of which a body regains its original shape or size or both when external deforming forces are removed is called as elasticity. Clear word meaning of elasticity?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please write.
Done, sir.
Have you seen plastics?
Sir.
If
Yes, sir.
if they get pulled, they do not come back. अभी
Yes.
बहुत वजन डाला और प्लास्टिक का शेप चेंज लग रहा है, तो वजन
Okay.
निकालने के बाद प्लास्टिक पीछे नहीं आता है. करेक्ट ना?
हाँ सर.
ये ऐसा कौन सा चीज है जो बॉडी को पीछे लाता है? ये सपोज सब एक रॉड है, मैंने इधर से सस्पेंड किया, तो इसके अंदर एटम्स मॉलिक्यूल रहता है ना.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So when we apply this pulling force, तो ये एटम्स मॉलिक्यूल का बीच का ना डिस्टेंस बढ़ जाता है. So they try to bring themselves back. ये फोर्स का नाम है इंटरनल रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स. रिस्टोर मतलब फिर से अपना जगह पे लाएगा. सो मोमेंट यू अप्लाई डिफॉर्मिंग फोर्स, ये इंटरनल रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स डेवलप होता है. जैसे ये फोर्स छोड़ दिया तो इंटरनल फोर्स बॉडी को पीछे लाता है. तो जो भी बॉडी का अंदर we can develop internal restoring force, they will show property of elasticity. And the body in which this doesn't get developed, that behavior is called plasticity, and bodies are called as plastic bodies. So one simple question sometime they can ask, distinguish between elastic bodies and plastic bodies. Elastic bodies and plastic bodies. Distinguish between elastic bodies and plastic bodies. Make two columns. Elastic bodies, plastic bodies. First point. First point. The bodies which regains its original size and shape when deforming forces are removed are called as elastic bodies. For plastic side, the bodies which do not regain its original size or shape when deforming forces are removed are called as plastic bodies. First point. This first point I think done, correct? First point is done.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
correct. Second point, it gets temporarily deformed. It gets temporarily deformed. Plastic side, it gets permanently deformed. Third point, it develops internal restoring force. It does not develop internal restoring force. Fourth example, rubber, steel, cords, etc. Example, clay, mud, etc. Yes, done. हेलो, रिटर्न. ओके.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, थोड़ा थियरी वाला चैप्टर है, इस पे ध्यान से देखते रहो. दिस इज a rubber. This one is body made up of steel. Same length, 10 meter, 10 meter. इसका फ्री एंड पे अप्लाई 2 kg. इसका भी फ्री एंड पे 2 kg. Who will elongate more? Who will elongate more?
Rubber.
रबर. हाँ, कॉमन रबर. यस. तो रबर सपोज इलोंगेट हो गया from original position by 2 centimeter by 2 kg weight. अभी इसको भी ना मुझे 2 सेंटीमीटर से इलोंगेट करने का, तो इट विल रिक्वायर सेम 2 kg. क्या ज्यादा लगेगा इसको फोर्स?
ज्यादा लगेगा.
ज्यादा लगेगा. यस, वेरी गुड. सो सपोज इसको ज्यादा फोर्स लग गया 200 kg का, टू इलोंगेट बाय सेम अमाउंट 200 kg. So here external deforming force was 2 kg and here it is 200 kg. Moment you apply external deforming force, इसका अंदर internal develop होएगा equal to applied force. So can you tell me किसका अंदर internal force ज्यादा develop होगा for same elongation?
Steel.
स्टील का अंदर. यस. तो ये फोर्स को रिमूव करूं ना तो स्टील के पास ज्यादा इंटरनल रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स है. तो इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं ज्यादा इलास्टिक है। देखो उल्टा लग रहा है, इलोंगेट ये ज्यादा हुआ 2 kg पे, लेकिन उसका इंटरनल रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स कम डेवलप हो गया, लेकिन इसको सेम इलोंगेशन 2 सेंटीमीटर के लिए ज्यादा फोर्स लगा, तो हम लोग बोलते हैं वो ज्यादा इलास्टिक है। मतलब उल्टा है, जो कम डिफॉर्म होएगा वो ज्यादा इलास्टिक है। मतलब इलास्टिसिटी इज ऑल्सो ऑपोजिशन टू डिफॉर्मेशन, मतलब वो रेजिस्ट करेगा टू डिफॉर्म। So for example, here I'm just writing for note, the body which elongates, favorite question रहता है, least by same deforming force, by same deforming force is called as more elastic. So steel is more elastic than rubber. Right, first note. Steel is more elastic than rubber. चलो, can I clear?
Yes, sir.
Next heading, right? Stress. ये कभी आता है स्ट्रेस? कभी भी आ जाता है क्या? स्ट्रेस कभी आता है? कभी फील किया स्ट्रेस है?
More burden.
बर्डन होगा तो ओके। एग्जाम व्हेन कम्स क्लोजर, देन डू यू फील सम स्ट्रेस?
Yes.
व्हेन यू फील स्ट्रेस, तो आपका सर दुखता है क्या, हाथ दुखता है क्या, पैर दुखता है?
Sir,
Sir.
Generally when we feel stress, then you will say mummy my head is aching, बहुत स्ट्रेस लग रहा है। So can your mummy see that stress in your head?
No.
No, मतलब इंटरनल है ना, अंदर है ना।
Yes, sir.
और अपना दिमाग को मुंबई के लैंग्वेज में बोलते हैं क्या दिमाग का दही हो रहा है, मतलब कोई तो अंदर से सर खींच रहा है ऐसा लग रहा है ना।
Yes, sir.
Sir.
खींच रहा है मतलब रिस्टोर कर रहा है ना कुछ तो। सो दिस टाइप ऑफ इंटरनल restoring force acting per unit area on a body is called as stress. फिर से is the body, इसको बाहर से किसने तो पुल किया, मतलब इसको टेंशन आया, तो इंटरनल रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स डेवलप करेगा। दैट फोर्स पर यूनिट एरिया इज कॉल्ड एज स्ट्रेस। क्लियर व्हाट इज स्ट्रेस? हेलो?
Yes, sir.
It is internal, you cannot see it, the internal, this year in NEET they had asked what is dimension of stress. The internal restoring force acting per unit area of a body is called as stress. Therefore, stress equals to, say, internal restoring force is equivalent to deforming force. So, internal restoring force, जितना ज्यादा टेंशन उतना ही ज्यादा स्ट्रेस होता है ना, और डिफॉर्मिंग फोर्स, दे आर वन एंड द सेम. सो इंटरनल डायरेक्शन खाली उल्टा रहता है. इंटरनल रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स और डिफॉर्मिंग फोर्स अपॉन area is called as stress. So we can write this is nothing but F upon A. What will be its SI unit?
Newton meter.
Its SI unit is
Per
Newton
meter.
per meter square. ना?
Yes, sir.
न्यूटन पर मीटर स्क्वायर. ये न्यूटन पर मीटर स्क्वायर और किसका यूनिट है?
प्रेशर
प्रेशर का. तो इसको पास्कल भी बोल सकते हैं ना हम लोग. पास्कल भी बोलते हैं ना प्रेशर का यूनिट को. हेलो.
यस
SI unit of stress is similar to pressure. Newton per meter square. It is also called as Pascal. Just copy till this, then I am writing its dimension. तो एकदम सिंपल है, खाली डेफिनेशन डेफिनेशन है चैप्टर में. एक ही डेरिवेशन है, बाकी सब छोटा छोटा.
Done, sir.
Done? Okay. The internal restoring force acting per unit area of a body is called stress. It is ratio of internal restoring force, which is deforming force, upon area. SI unit Newton per meter square or Pascal. Its dimension is same as dimension of force upon area, which will become M1 L1 T minus 2 upon L2. So this dimension will become M1 L minus 1 T minus 2. I hope everybody has followed dimension. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please copy it. Then write straight. When stress comes, or if any person feels stress, तो उसका body shows some response. Either वो टेंशन में पतला हो जाएगा, thin, वेट लूज करेगा और ज्यादा खाने लगेगा और कंटिन्यूअसली सोएगा. These are the possibility when stress comes. Anybody has experienced this? स्ट्रेस आया तो खाना पीना बंद, और कोई एक्सपीरियंस क्या नहीं, बार बार खाना ही खा रहा है वो, और किसको किसको बहुत नींद आ रहा है, he feels sleepy. Anybody has felt this, anything of this? Either he is not having hunger, or more eating, or sleepy. तो स्ट्रेस आया तो ऐसा फील हुआ क्या आपको?
Yes, sir.
ओके, मतलब मेरा बॉडी में कुछ तो चेंजेस होएगा ना, स्ट्रेस आया तो वो कुछ तो चेंजेस को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? स्ट्रेन. सो एक्चुअली स्ट्रेन इज मेजर ऑफ डिफॉर्मेशन, यानी कि चेंज. स्ट्रेन इज मेजर ऑफ डिफॉर्मेशन ऑफ अ बॉडी. इट इज defined as ratio of change in dimension. Ratio of change in dimension to the original dimension. Ratio of change in dimension to the original dimension. Just write this definition, then further we are creating formula. Strain is measure of deformation of body. It is defined as ratio of change in dimension to the original dimension. Yes, done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Therefore, strain is ratio of change in dimension upon original dimension. What will be its SI unit?
So no unit.
No unit, correct,
No
because
unit.
same quantity na. So it is unitless and dimensionless quantity. Unitless and dimensionless quantity. Right, there's two more lines. Then we'll see what are different types of stress strain, relation between stress strain. Shall I clear this? Can I clear that? Yes. Types of stress. There are three types of stress. First, tensile or longitudinal stress. वे किसको बोलते हैं? टेंसाइल और longitudinal stress. The stress produced by all stress are by deforming force only. The stress produced by deforming force but acting along the length. मतलब ये फोर्स लेंथ पे एक्ट होएगा ऐसा. ये लेंथ है तो ये फोर्स एक्टिंग विल बी अलोंग द लेंथ, ऐसे नॉट ऐसा. द स्ट्रेस प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय डिफॉर्मिंग फोर्स एक्टिंग along the length of a body, or you can say rod, is called as tensile or longitudinal stress. The stress produced by deforming force acting along length of a body or rod is called as tensile or longitudinal stress. Please write. Yes, done. Hello.
Done, sir.
Okay. That means if this is a body, so this becomes its length. Force is acting along the length. ऐसा. That means it is perpendicular to the area. That is called tensile stress. So we can say thus tensile stress is internal restoring force. उसका है मतलब deforming force acting normally on unit area of body. That is tensile stress equals to normal internal restoring force upon area. Yeah, please write this much. Because see why we want all this to be understood. If they say this is force acting, तो इसका ये कंपोनेंट होएगा ना, ये हो जाएगा अपना इंटरनल रिस्टोरिंग को एरिया को परपेंडिकुलर. सो दिस विल गिव यू टेंसाइल, not any force will give tensile, right? Completed?
Yes.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Yes, done.
So first type of stress we got tensile. That means force is acting along the length which is perpendicular to area. Second one, volume stress, or sometimes also called as hydraulic stress. Now from this it is clear it should be acting along the volume, that means throughout the body. मतलब ये spherical body है, इधर 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 everywhere if force का acts, so it is acting on the volume of the body, or it will change the volume of the body. So volume stress or hydraulic stress, when deforming force acting on a body, when deforming force acting on a body produces change in its volume, not length, in its volume, the stress is called as volume stress. So when force acting produces change in the volume, it is called as volume stress. Please write volume stress ka definition.
Done, sir.
Okay. Volume stress, the force applied on the body will change the volume, not the shape. Therefore, it is defined as force acting per unit area on entire body, which changes the shape, which changes the size, but not the shape. That is, volume stress is force upon area equal to external pressure. Yeah. Please copy. Can I clear this now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is original volume of the body, spherical volume. Volume is V of the body. If you keep the body in air, what is acting on the body?
Gravitational force.
Atmospheric pressure is acting on the body. Okay. When I apply force from all the side other than atmospheric pressure, that extra pressure applied will change the volume of the body up to some new volume V dash. Hello?
Yes, sir.
This type of extra pressure is called as volume stress. Understood now meaning volume stress का?
Yes, sir.
देखो पहला ओरिजिनल वॉल्यूम एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर, एक्स्ट्रा प्रेशर अप्लाई किया, इसका वॉल्यूम कम हो गया, दैट एक्स्ट्रा प्रेशर इज कॉल्ड वॉल्यूम स्ट्रेस. प्लीज ड्रॉ दिस डायग्राम. So in case of volume stress, we are talking about not atmospheric pressure, we are talking about extra pressure. Yes, I think completed. Can I clear this now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Third wala, shearing stress. First was tensile, second volume or hydraulic, third one shearing stress. When deforming forces acting on a body, when deforming forces acting on a body produces change in the shape of a body, when deforming force acting on the body produces change in the shape of the body, then stress is called as shearing stress. Right definition. Volume wala was changing volume, not the shape. Shearing is changing the shape, not the volume. When deforming force acting on the body produces change in the shape of body, then stress is called as shearing stress.